All right, sound. So, long time ago, I got some music made by Michael Reckon, and it was really good. And he split it out into layers. And so, I had this idea to which once I hit play, it's gonna start playing. The the menu to split it out, but not just the menu, but the gameplay as well. So, like when you get certain actions or certain modes up, you would see or you would hear different things depending on what comes up. So if you're in the customization menu, it's like slightly different from if you're right about to like load up a match. And then in the combat itself, that would also play out. So if you're getting shot at, then the music plays one way, or if you are just choosing a maneuver, which is presumably less intense, then you'd hear different music. So here's that. Now is playing all these layers, and there's a problem though with the way I've set it up. So I set it up naively. So this works. Let's see if I can find them. Yeah, so these are volumes. Okay, so actually I think I might have triggered it. So by moving out of the range and then moving back in, it like can restart sometimes. So if you go far enough out and it zeros, so I'm out of the bounds, it'll like actually restart. So that's one issue. That's solvable apparently by putting it into a what is it called? The sound cue. I think you can put it into a sound cue and then set it to play when silent. So that's one approach. But you'll notice like all the other sounds stop because I don't have them. There's some checkbox I didn't hit for those. So let me kick that back up. I kind of want to just let this play too. So I'll let it play for a little bit. So I'm going to cut a layer out. So clicking this, and then right now it's arbitrary. So that silence is one layer. So I figured out how to get control over it. Other minor update, got this add button working, and it blocks the unit already sitting on this, and so you have to come here, customize it. Alright, so I'm not sure how well my voice is going to come through over the sound, but really enjoy this. So what I learned is that these may not load or play at the same time correctly, and because they cut each other off, or they don't cut each other off, but if it gets completely cut off, then that can create issues. So right now, setting it to this 0, 0, 1 overcomes one little bug, but there's other ones where they load in at different times. So like watch this, or hear this rather. See that weirdness? It's like set at 0. So there's what I'm trying to do, I guess, isn't fully supported by this sound system that they've got. So there's another one called Quartz that I was learning about, and so I picked that up. I'm trying to figure that out. And where are you? So yeah, I'm working on setting up this Quartz system here, which is designed to handle better timing. So I'll effectively, in a nutshell, queue up all the music, because what this is doing is I don't have any control over when this is loading, and so it's just kind of handling it, and it plays it when it can. Since it's already loaded into memory, it plays okay right in this little demo, but like if I close Unreal and reopen it, it'll probably play out of order again, like it won't play in sync. And so to control that better, I have to queue it up and then have it play. So that's kind of the next thing to get the music to work, and then I'll come back to spinning, turning on and off these sound mix layers, which for that was a bit of a ball. I had to come in. I was in the core. I don't know where I put things. Yeah, sound classes. So I had to create all these sound classes and then attach these mixes to the sound classes in here. And then you have these like children set up. And then here's all the different sound layers, and each one of them has their own mix as well. So all of that in order to be able to control the layers individually. If you try and do it without this and just control the sound wave directly, it doesn't work very well. Like it'll just restart the track. Um, and so the last thing that I had to do was it says class, and so like this one's a percussion too, and so you can edit these and set which sound class it's involved with, and so when you tick up that volume, then it will control that volume for the whole set. So if there's multiple things in percussion too, then those wave files will be scaled down, and that's what I did for this little test. So yeah, so figuring it out, but I don't think this works by itself. So I'm gonna work with quartz, and then I'll figure out how to do some more scaling up and down, which I mean, maybe I can just use this to deal with the volume, but to actually trigger playing and replaying, it should be done in here. So we'll see.